much like the stamp. What is it? The sticker book. I wonder how many views this one will get. So this is the Legend of Zelda. This is a TV guide kind of book, I think. I just saw this at the supermarket. So we're starting off the 40th anniversary pretty early with this magazine. I have not opened it up to read it. I will say though, looking at this, that this is from Hyrule Warriors, right? This art is from Ocarina of Time, and this is from Breath of the Wild, but that looks like original new art or a new render of Zelda there. I don't think I've seen that before. So we're going to take a look at this. This is the first time I'm looking at this. And Link versus Zelda, who would win in a battle? Link versus Zelda, who would win a battle? Untangling the three timelines, right? Everything to know about the new movie. Now, the movie's not going to come out until next year. I think it would fuck with the Masters of the Universe stuff. We already got the hero who gets the sword and becomes a great hero and fights evil. That's already Masters of the Universe, so we have to wait next year for Zelda. So let's listen to Synthesia music. This is an old video. This is Lake Hylia piano while we look at this. First time looking at this. Pretty. Oh, look at that. That's from Triforce Heroes. So we got different things in here. The Hero of Time. As we celebrate the franchise's 40th anniversary, the legend is stronger than ever. Since the early days, since 1986. So that gives you a little bit of an overview of what the hero is. This is the Tears of the Kingdom Link. I like this new art. This is very good. I got this for $14.99, by the way. So if you see it at your supermarket, oh, look at this. Kind of looking over at Zelda. This iconic series always has a link to the past, ho ho, while looking forward to the next installment. Gamers who didn't grow up when the first entry came out might not understand how innovative it was. Gaming was focused on arcade cabinets at the mall, where high scores reigned supreme. Wow. Released in 2017, so it tells you a little bit about Breath of the Wild. Very neat. Okay, this next one's from Piano Mavs. Same song, but different composer. So here we got the old art here. This is pretty neat. I mean, there's art I didn't even know, promo art that I didn't even know existed. Zelda games. So here we have A Link to the Past. Okay, to the right. So it talks about the systems. I never know what exact game that is right there. That's not the one I remembered. So it tells you about the history. Okay, so there's Miyamoto, but let's see. So here we got, I think that's Breath of the Wild and not Tears of the Kingdom. Years later, 2027, Link will hit the big screen. There's no telling which direction the series will go. So there we got Wind Waker Link. So there's Miyamoto. Okay, so it tells you about Miyamoto's role in Nintendo. I'm not going to read this whole thing out because it would take too long. 10 things fans want to see next. We know this art. So here's this. I've seen this before many times. No more crafting. Dungeon crawling. Fun puzzles. Okay. Get serious. I guess it's darker themes like Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Secrets, strange new worlds, iconic items, retro roots, companions, more companions. I guess every companion. I mean, they really took the companion thing to the nth level with Tears of the Kingdom. The Missing Link. Outside the animated series, a handful of non-canonical games and upcoming live-action film, Link has been a silent protagonist. Yeah, I would like him to speak. I really would like him to speak. So there's the famous picture, now printed out, no longer just online. The legend comes to life. Fans are excited to finally see Legend of Zelda movie in the works. Here's everything we know so far. There's the guy. So we know who the director is, Pacific Rim. He directed Uprising, Pacific Rim Uprising, Jurassic World. Here are the actors. These are the two people we're looking at. So here, is this, let me see what that is to the right. Is that the actual place? Opposite page, New Zealand. Okay, so that's New Zealand right here. That's New Zealand. So we're going to look forward to that. So here are the past stuff. Inspirations. We've had Mario and Luigi. We've had Sonic. We've got Minecraft. That one really took off. Oh, here's some more pictures. Meet the cast. We got Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. We got Bo Bragson. Right? Let's see. Hold on. All right. 8-Bit Baka's Korak for us from the 8-Bit world. So let's take a look at what we got. Chronologically confused. Oh yeah, the timeline. Yes, this is supposed to be the first one, right? So you got the child timeline. So they basically what we saw in Hyrule Historia 15 years ago, they're kind of going over this again. So you got this. This happened after, yeah. So this is the child timeline. Remember when Link ran away, right? But he never became the hero. He never became the adult hero. So Majora's happened, and then Twilight, and then the Four Swords, right? And then you got the adult timeline, in which the adult, the hero of time was a hero and a knight to Princess Zelda. And then you had centuries pass, and then you had Wind Waker, and then you had the Phantom Hourglass, and what was the other one? Spirit Tracks. So the fallen hero, this is if Link falls to Ganon. And this is all in here. So the last Zelda game starring Zelda was part of the fallen hero. This is the era of myth. Let's see. From top, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Age. So that's the era of myth. So the era of myth seems to be a separate fucking thing, doesn't it? It's like a fourth thing. Let me take a closer look. So what they're saying is that it's a Ruby timeline. So centuries later, the timelines converged in the era of myth. So set millennia after the previous game. So they're saying that it all happened. My fan theory, though there's not many theories you could have because Nintendo does what Nintendo wants to do, is that Hyrule Warriors was sort of that bridge between all those other games and then Breath of the Wild. It was like Crisis on Infinite Earths. I believe Hyrule Warriors is Crisis on Infinite Earths, but instead of DC superheroes, it's Zelda. Let's take a look at what this is. The Forgotten Legend. At the dawn of the internet, Nintendo made an innovative attempt to bring video games into people's homes. Oh, the BS Zelda! Yeah, they mentioned the BS Zelda here. Holy shit. Let's take a look. Oh my god, there it is! There's the BS Zelda! So there's the graphics for it, right? And there's the promotional stuff. There's the original Ganon in the game. Link versus Zelda. Okay, who would win a brawl? Identity Crisis. The specific version of Link and Zelda is a crucial factor, right? I mean, it's not going to be adult versus child. It has to be child versus child or adult versus adult. Weapons, magic, keys to victory. I think Link would let Zelda win, but who knows? Unless Zelda asks him to kill her. That would be a hard one, right? It's like, you have to do it. You have to take my life. You must do this. It's for the good of Hyrule. Oh my god. That's an emotional one. That's a dark chapter right there. That reminds me of Fantastic Children. Combat, magic. Okay. I'll read more of this later on. Ganon, eternally evil. There's a nice art of Ganon. Look at that. That's that's Twilight Princess Ganon. So here he is in his different forms. According to Gerudo legend, a male child is born every century. So there was going to be a Gerudo villains in, was it Oracle of Ages or Seasons? But they had to stick to the century thing. Never-ending NPCs. So let's focus on, these are the NPCs. So who we got here? We got Navi, you got Linebeck, Fee, right? Navi's the most famous one. Midna, Impa, and Eslo. Eslo, yes, the hat. Epona, Beetle, Tingle, Hestu, yep. Ricky, the Postman, Dampe. Dampe's taken different forms. Originally a cemetery caretaker. What is he? He is left behind the graveyard to pursue engineering. Oh, okay. This is from the newer ones. Yeah, this is from the newer ones for Zelda. Building automations for Princess Zelda by using echoes she's collected. Okay, I don't know. I've never played Echoes of Wisdom. Maybe I should play it. Start playing that game. Dumpe. High rules, highs, and lows. This is from Four Swords. It's like, how about that direct, by the way? I think the real winner was Digital Monsters Ghosts, was that time travel game. So here we got Ocarina, Majora's Mask, 1993. So they're going over all the games. Look. Phantom Hourglass. I do not remember this. This is a spoiler to me. Sorry. I don't remember that. Twilight Princess. Skyward Sword. Yep, this was the 25th anniversary. God, we are getting old, man. Yep, Breath of the Wild. Look at this art. Look at this, is so cool. Travel Medallion. Yep. Wait a minute, Travel Medallion. I don't remember using the Travel Medallion in Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. And here we are. This is Echoes of Wisdom. Oh my gosh. I've never seen this art. Something a little different. Age of Imprisonment. Yes, they have to cover this one. Link's crossbow training. Cadence of Hyrule. I plan to play some of this. Even this one. Even the Tingle's Rupee Land from the DS. Da, 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 da. You have second quests. Look at this. Secret quests. Mario Time. I am air. Do a barrel roll. What is that? Are these like on purpose? What is that? So, you got Star Fox. Okay, so the masks. Okay, they show you right here that the masks are similar to the ones from Star Fox. Spell check, yeah. Spells out Zelda. Oh my god. Let's take a look here. Playing with power. Oh, this guy. This is the guy from the Super Nintendo games. Okay. Oh, Cat Island. Link loves animals. Oh yeah, there was in Skyward Sword. Obtain the claw shot. Link can grapple to a small flower. He'll be greeted by a cluster of remits. Oh, that's okay. There's also cats in Twilight Princess. I think this was Nintendo Power. You get mentioned. Oh yeah, the petty theft. Oh yeah, you get. Yeah, this is the petty theft in Link's Awakening. Oh, thief! I'm glad you've thief. The Advance Shop. Yeah. I mean, I have the Game Boy Advance. So, let's see. Weeks before, players using the new console could unlock a secret room located in Lina Village, the Advance Shop, where they could buy 3 useful items. The secret has been lost to time, as it was removed from all re-releases that followed. Oh, but I have the original games, so I can access that shop if I need to. Let's see. The big questions: where's Navi? Who is Majora? Right? Um, yeah. So why are the Snow Peak ruins so strange? They're not going to be answered in here, by the way. What's the deal with the ghost ship? Well, not the one from my stories. You'll get the answer to that soon. Are the newer games part of an alternate timeline? Huh. So why can't we cross the uncrossable canyon? Probably because of the game's limits. What are the backstories of the ancient civilizations? Well, that's done in the Age of Imprisonment. So you get some things about it. Are there fearsome creatures attached to the toilet hands? That's a good. I'm sure people want to know that one. Here's some new art, new rendered art with Link. Hero. Okay, you got the arsenal stuff. You got all the items. And I'm going to go through this really quick. Who's who in Hyrule? You got all these characters, more NPCs, but bad guy awards. Okay. Okay. More bad guys. Sir Frosty, what's he from? Spirit Tracks. Okay. Boss mode. Okay, final boss. Malladus. Oh yeah, he's a Super Smash trophy, is he? Okay. Vati. Okay. Gold Game Boy camera. Hidden treasure. Where do you get this? Like that Star Fox cartridge. This is worth like $1,300. I do have that Tingle Tuner in the GameCube edition. Ancient Heroes Aspect Armor, which looks like Ganon. Holy shit. Is that in Tears of the Kingdom? At the end is a quiz. So test your knowledge. And that's it. So they got TV Guide stuff. You want to scan that for TV Guide. And that's it. I have always tried to create the feeling that you really are in Hyrule. That's it. That is the TV Guide magazine of Zelda. 40 years. Hope you enjoyed.